Hi, everybody. This is Barbara V. Evers and Evelyn Puerto. We are just coming off a great weekend at SC Comicon in Greenville, South Carolina, where we had an opportunity to meet a lot of people. Now, Evelyn, this was your first time at SC Comicon. Tell me how that was for you.
I thought it was so much fun. I really wasn't sure what to expect. And part of the best for me was just seeing all the very creative costumes that people had and talking to them about how they made them and what they did to put them together. That was really, really a lot of fun. And then it was up on top of that to meet a lot of readers and talk about what kind of things they like in epic fantasy and to talk about my books with them and to hear what they like as far as audio or paperback or ebook or just anything in general. So that really was great for me. What about you, Barbara?
This was my second year doing SC Comic Con, and it was a lot of fun. I wasn't all the way on the back wall this time, so I got a little more exposure right there with you. And it really is a lot of fun to watch those costumes walking by and trying to think how much work that person's done into it. And some of them can talk to you, some of them they're kind of busy. A lot of times I like to take pictures, but I didn't get a whole lot because we were so busy at our table this year. And it was great having all these people who came up and talked to us about our books, who love books, love fantasy. And it really was exciting. And also exciting for me was there was a lady I had met a few weeks ago at a huge book sale somewhere else. And I told her about it. And she came and found us. You remember her? She came and she came running down the aisle going, giraffes. And I was like, yes. So it was wonderful to see some of the people that I know, some of the people I've met in the past. It's always cool to have people return, and you'll get that experience the next time you're there. You'll probably have people who come back and say, I remember you. And that's really a lot of fun. So
There was
we,
one lady who remembered from another event, and she's like, "Oh
yeah.
yeah." As soon as I started talking, she goes, "Yeah, I remember this book, and this is what happens." I'm like, "Yeah, here we are."
And then I had the guy who said, yeah, your banner, you've been on TV. And I'm like, I don't know where that came from. I'm thinking maybe something on Instagram. But anyway, he was convinced he'd seen me on television. So if I've been on TV and y'all all know about it, please let me know when and where it was. But anyway, we are here primarily to do the drawing because we did a newsletter sign up during the conference. And if you signed up for a newsletter, then you have an entry in this drawing. Now, let me share with you what we're going to be giving away. I have some things, and Evelyn does. So I have some slides here. So what I'm going to be giving away is a package where you get the ebook for my first book, The Watchers of Manaya. You also get the gifted ones, which is a short story. It's kind of a very short novella that tells you the origin story of the Watchers. And then you'll notice this last thing here says an inside peek at the Watchers of Manaya. That's got all sorts of little goodies in there, crossword puzzle. You can test yourself and determine if maybe you are a watcher. There's a lot of neat information in there. So whoever wins from me is going to get these items. Now, Evelyn, I have a slide here. And you are giving, if the slide will advance, there we go.
And there we are. I'm giving away the book one in both of my series. So, Flight of the Spark is book one of the Outlawed Myth series, and book two, or The Girl Who Broke the Dark, is book one of the Royal Mages series. So, both of those will come to you in ebook form, and you'll be able to start both series and see where you want to go with either of those adventures.
So I'm really excited about this. I'm going to bring up, we're going to use the Wheel of Names. And basically what we did is we have numbered everybody on that sign up sheet. So we just went straight down the list, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we have quite a few. Let me bring up my Wheel of Names here. Give me 2 seconds because for whatever reason, it's not showing up in my options and I know why. Let me get that fixed. And then let me come back to us. Sorry about that. There it is. It's taking its a little bouncing around there. So there's the
And
wheel of names.
okay,
And what happens with the wheel of names is we have a number for every person who signed up. And we have a spreadsheet that tells us whose number belongs to who or to whom, I guess. But you can't be really perfect in grammar when you're on Zoom. You know that, yeah. So now one of the things I am going to do, because these are in consecutive order, is I'm going to shuffle it. How many times you want me to shuffle it, Evelyn?
I think three.
Three? Okay. So I'm going to just hit the shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Now you can see that the numbers are all scrambled. I feel like that just makes it a little fairer to the people involved. And I'm going to click on the wheel to spin it. Let's see who's going to win our prize.
It'll be fun.
Okay, so it says number 44. Let me hop over and see who number 44 is. Lorelei Jolly. Lorelei, we are going to be looking for you, reaching out to you via email. So keep an eye out. And if you didn't win, that's okay, because there are other opportunities in the future for people. Let me just share with you one of the ways you can make sure you don't miss out on any of our giveaways in the future. So depending on where you are, if you're on a laptop, you might can scan these QR codes from your phone, or you could put in these website addresses, and that will help you get to our newsletters. Now, my newsletter is sendfox.com/Barbara V. Evers. Evelyn's is newsletter.
Newsletter.evelynpuerto.com.
Right. Now, my QR code actually goes to my link tree, which is a little different in the sense that you're going to see a bunch of links, but one of them is subscribe to the newsletter. Your QR code goes to,
Go straight to the newsletter sign up page.
okay. So that gives you two options there. I'm going to leave it up a few more moments, but I had a great time at SC Comicon. I had a wonderful time sharing with Evelyn. I think that if you like Evelyn's books, you're going to like mine. If you like my books, you're going to like hers. They have a lot of similar qualities. So if you're looking for great fantasy, hopefully you'll come back and see us. Evelyn, any thoughts from you before we finish here?
No, I just really wanted to give a shout out to the SC Comicon people for the great job they did for organizing the event and promoting it. We had great traffic both days, both
Right.
Saturday and Sunday. And I just thought it was just a joy and a delight to be there.
It really was. And they do a wonderful job. Borderlands Comic Book Store here in Greenville is kind of the coordinator of that. And they do a wonderful job putting it together. And their staff is very helpful. We had a couple of issues. They jumped right in, took care of it. And so many people show up. It is just a wonderful event. So that's all I have for today. And don't forget, as a watcher would say, don't get caught with your eyes closed.
Or don't miss a single adventure.